Question number two about the film industry having formal standards. So I'm kind of on the fence about this. I mean, I think that the film industry itself is just totally missed the mark so much in so many different ways. I think that the problem that really lies is the fact that entertainment sells, conflict sells, all the negativity sells. You know, that's what people want to see, unfortunately. So, should the filmmakers have standards? Of course. Will they ever? No. I think that maybe there should be guidelines specific, like, for instance, I like Grey's Anatomy. I like The Resident, all the 911, all the medical shows, all the fire shows. And I know when they make these movies, at least I've read that when they make these shows, that sometimes they go on hospital sets and they look, okay, well, what does a nurse need? A nurse needs A, B, and C. What does an ER need? An ER needs this machine, this machine, this machine to make it realistic. And I know they missed the mark too on a lot of things. However, at least they're attempting to learn. Um, there's a show that I watch, and I can't think of the name of it right now. The Good Doctor is one as well. He's a doctor that has a mental, like a neurological issue. I can't think of what it is, but he like has just a really quirky way of doing things. There's another one about a doctor who can't see people's, or he can't recognize people's faces up close, but he is a brilliant doctor. I look at those shows and I'm like, okay, now they actually try to learn what it meant to have these psychological disorders or neurological disorders, and they tried to pattern those shows after the actual disorder that the doctor, or the person, the main character, had. And they are much more realistic, and I think that they do give a good positive light to those people who have that disease specifically. So I do think that in the film industries, there are some times where they do attempt to, depict the correct characteristics of certain illnesses or disorders. However, when it comes to movies, I think movies are a lot more maybe miss than hit. So that's just my I don't watch a ton of TV, and the stuff that I watch is pretty much the same stuff all the time. So I don't have a super in-depth answer to that, but I do think that, the media is kind of fixed. I don't think that we're going to always get what we want or what we should get, but I do think that in certain scenarios they do attempt to go deeper and try to mirror what certain disorders look like.